Hi friends, welcome back to my Maple family. I am Ruchi and I am here to discuss about another cue card topic which is the latest one, and you need to know about the topic as well as we are going to discuss about some new vocabulary words. But today before I start I want to share that the condition in India is terrible, as you all must be aware of. The second important thing here is that students are losing hope because their family members are suffering terribly. Also, their exam, their IELTS test has been postponed. So they are disheartened that they need not to prepare any further. But friends, I just want to let you know that you should not lose hope. You should not think that I am not going to prepare any further because my exam has been postponed. Try to look for some positivity in this hard time, and if it is possible for you to get out some time to prepare, then I would suggest that don't waste this time by just watching the disheartening news. Utilize this time by preparing a little bit more, so that you can get your desired band in the first attempt itself. Think of this time as some extra time you have got to prepare, and maybe this can get a little better for you if you start preparing right now and you have a lot of more time to prepare a little better to get your desired band. So if you keep doing that, I'll keep making videos for you. In between, I was also disheartened and I did not want to make videos because I felt that none of you are interested in watching. But a few friends of mine encouraged me, hence I'm back. And this is another QCA topic which you would see that it is the latest one, first of all. Secondly, it is something which you might not be able to relate with, because many a times it happens that such topics come which children cannot relate to, students cannot relate to, and they say, ma'am, this thing hasn't happened to me, then how can I express? But students, I want to tell you that there can be any topic. It must be related to one of you or the other person, but you might not have experienced it, right? But that's what the examiner is there for. They need to know that can you speak on an alien topic as well. If you cannot think of what to speak, just try to be creative, try to imagine things and speak about it. So let's first just quickly see what the topic is all about. As I always tell you, that QCA topic is an important part of the speaking test. When I talk about the speaking test, I mean to say the speaking test of IELTS. There, the second part of the test consists of the cue card, where you will be asked a long question, and you need to answer all parts of it. Now, when the examiner will give you this question, she will speak the question, she'll read the question for you, and she'll give you a hard copy as well. You will get 1 minute to think about it and 2 minutes to speak about it. So, in that 1 minute, the most important thing that you have to do is to read the question again. If you do not read the question again, you will forget many important parts of the question. Hence, your marks or your scores will go down. So, I suggest when I am reading the question for you, you should also read the question given on your screen right now. Describe your favorite toy. Talk about a toy you liked in your childhood. You should say what it was, who gave it to you, how often you played with it, or how long you played with it. Explain why it was so special for you. Right? So this is the question. The examiner is going to read it for you. You will get the hard copy to read it again. Now, what is the first thing that you should do is, the words here in red should be written on the white paper that you get. Now, just write these important words on the white paper that you will get, so that when you start speaking, you just can put a glance on the important words and you will know what next are you going to speak about, right? This will not hamper your fluency, and my friends, you do get marks for your fluency. So don't lose marks by just getting confused of what to say next. So just by writing these words like describe, what, who, how often and why on the white paper that you will get, you will remember what next are you going to talk about. So let's now quickly talk about the related vocabulary. Here the first word is, for example, when I'm talking about my favorite toy, I would say that what the toy was. So I can say that it was a battery operated doll, or I can say it was a battery operated car, because I think in my childhood that was something like a dream for us. So you can say whatever toy you would, you can even talk about a soft toy. So you just, first thing is you think about which toy are you going to talk about. Second thing here is, you can say that I asked my father to get a Barbie doll for me. Here, instead of using the word asked my father, you can say I pestered my father. Pester means to annoy someone by doing or asking for something repeatedly, right? Again and again, when children keep on asking, then instead of saying again and again, you can use this word pester, right? I pestered my father to get me a battery operated car, right? Next could be, it was my birthday and I was surprised to get the present I always wanted. Or you can simply say, I was astonished to see my favorite doll lying in my cupboard, right? So these are some synonyms on your screen. Surprised, astonished, amazed, startled. Now friends, here I want to focus on one more thing. The words only are not important. How you pronounce them is also very important. If I am saying I was surprised to see, I can't say it like this. I was surprised to see the doll lying in my cupboard. If I speak like this, then it will be very monotonous and you won't get any marks when I talk about pronunciation. When I talk about pronunciation, it means that you are pronouncing the word correctly and you are putting in all the expressions which are required to make the examiner understand what exactly do you want to say, right? So one is that we are learning new words, new vocabulary. Also try to read it aloud so that you can pronounce it in the best possible manner and also be expressive about it, right? Next, third word is, I felt incredibly amazing when I got that as a present. I felt great when I got that present. So great here is not that a great word and will not get you a desired band that you are looking for. But when you talk about incredibly amazing, such words increase your band score. So when I am talking about I was very happy, instead of that I can say I was incredible, it was incredibly amazing, to get that as a present. Next word, I kept my doll with me all the time. Or you can say, I kept my doll with me constantly. So now which one sounds better? You only tell me. Obviously, when I use the word constantly instead of saying all the time. So use the word constantly, or you can say, I kept my doll with me round the clock. That means all the time. But instead of using just a simple word like all the time, you can say constantly or round the clock, right? Next word, I cherished it from my heart. I loved it. I liked it. So instead of using these simple words like loved it and liked it, you can say cherished or adored, right? Adored means loving it completely. Now, after a few years of being with me, the car broke down. Broke down means stopped working. So when I'm talking about it stopped working, I can simply say it broke down. So when you're talking about, simply saying it stopped working, you should instead use broke down as its synonym. Or if you're talking about a soft toy, you can say the soft toy deteriorated each day. After some time the soft toys become dirty and they are spoiled. So instead of saying spoiled, you can say deteriorated. So such vocabulary words are very important. But if I am using the word deteriorated and I am not pronouncing it correct, then it would be, worse for me. It would rather decrease my band instead of any, even if I was getting, like for example, by saying a simple word like broke down, or it was getting spoiled, I use the word deteriorated in a wrong way, pronouncing it wrong, then my band score would go down. So if you're not confident of a word that you're using, then don't use it. If you are confident of the word, if you know the meaning and the context where you need to use it, then only use the vocabulary word. And how will that happen? Only if you watch my videos carefully every time I, post them. So for that, you need to like my videos and subscribe to my channel, or also hit the bell icon so that you get a notification of whenever I am putting my videos, because these days honestly I am not being so regular. So whenever I put the video, you will get a notification. I hope you like whatever we have discussed in today's video. If you liked it, then do not forget to like my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.